In this AlignMix video, you will learn how to place sales rep icons on your map, representing your sales reps, district managers, region managers. You can even use the same process to map out distribution centers, warehouses, or even key locations if you have the zip code or the latitude and longitude. Now you may be wondering why those icons haven't appeared on your map if you've imported some data in. And that's because maybe you haven't imported a sales rep list yet. So for example, here on the screen, we have a very basic account file that includes our sales rep information. So for this import, we import all this account data, link data to the account ID, and we also import a sales rep's name. But what we haven't done is we haven't imported a sales rep's location. So if this is a file that you've imported and then built out territories, and you go back to your map, when you right-click on a territory, click on properties, you'll see that there's names there. So for example, we've got Eddie Morton here. We can also open up our edit personnel list and see all of our sales rep names appear there. But if you zoom into the map, you don't see any little people representing those sales reps. And that's because we have yet to import that sales rep list. And if you haven't imported that sales rep list, all of your sales rep people will actually appear here in Puerto Rico. So there's about 100 sales reps all congregating in this one zip code. Because if we don't import sales reps with their home zip code, the software has to place those icons somewhere, and it will place those icons in the lowest digit of a zip code, which is here in Puerto Rico. So in order to place our sales reps in the correct home zip codes, you have two options. You can click on Edit Personnel and manually adjust the sales rep's home zip code by clicking on Contact and typing it in here, or we can import our sales rep roster, which will have their home zip codes. So let's pull up an Excel file to show you a demonstration of how you would place your reps in their correct home zip codes. Here is our sales rep roster. You'll see we've got the names, the zip codes, and their assignments. So in order to place your sales reps in their correct home zip codes for their icons, you would need to import this information here. You need their name or an ID and their home zip code, and that will place your icons in the correct place. If you have their assignment, which is their territory assignment, you can import that as well. So now let's import the sales rep list into AlignMix. So to start our import, you simply click on File, Import your data, and then we select the file for import and click on Open. The sales rep roster worksheet is not the first worksheet in this workbook. So to select that worksheet, you click on the back button and then select the sales rep roster and click Next. From here, we need to drag and drop our data from the left to the corresponding section on the right. ID will go to ID, name comes to name, their home zip code comes here to home zip code, and their assignment goes to their assigned territory down here. Click Next. We see a summary of what we are about to import. Next again, and that import completes. When we click Finish, all of the sales reps have now been placed in their correct home zip codes. So if we zoom into an area, you will start to see little people icons appear representing those sales reps. So as you zoom in further, you'll be able to easily see that sales rep icon. And then if you keep going further in, you will eventually see their name. And you can adjust the settings for when these icons appear in Configure Layers. And there you go. You've just learned how to locate your sales rep icons and also how to import your sales reps with their home zip codes into AlignMix.